Alrighty. Welcome on in to episode 14. I can't believe we're at 14 already. Of When Worlds Collide. And without further ado, you guys know how we start these things.
Cheers.
A little crack. I got a shot because I'm trying to get it going here. Ooh, Frindt down in the bourbon.
Ready. We're ready. I'm due.
I got a shot because I'm trying to get it going here. Oop.
What are
You
you
got some
doing,
audio peeking through.
Yeah, I fixed it because I'm a technical genius.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you are.
I'm an absolute AV genius. What are you doing a shot of?
I got the effing vodka, man. Too smooth.
That's good.
She's too smooth.
Big guy.
Yeah, and I got some Trulies just because this is what I had. I don't have any beer left.
Yeah, I'm sticking with strictly bourbon tonight. I was in Louisville all week, so I had to keep the theme going. You know what I mean?
Yo, no, I feel you. And for anybody joining in right now, that's new to the podcast, we're available on Spotify, Apple Music as well, Google Podcast, YouTube, obviously Twitch if you're here watching live with us. Also, if you're asking yourself this question, why are my ears not piercing at the beginning of the podcast? It's because Fish isn't here, actually. So we're gonna save everybody's ears a lot of trouble this week. And that's going to lead us right into our question of the day. So instead of a traditional question of the day, we've kind of been expanding on the conspiracy theory as to why Fish isn't here.
I want to hear what chat has already said. What's the latest conspiracy?
So here's where Fish is right now. He's actually in a battle for Atlantis right now. So what we've come to discover from multiple hints at his nickname and just a variety of different things, his clammy ass skin, that Fish is actually part merman, and he had to retreat to Atlantis to protect Atlantis from snails that had been mutated from a nuclear waste. And to prove that these snails exist, Undead Leader, his friend, actually got dragged down to the bottom of the ocean by one of these snails when they were scuba diving.
Huh.
Yeah. So Fish is in the battle for Atlantis
This is the
right
problem
now.
with me showing up late. This is what you guys get into.
Yeah, dude.
You guys need somebody to keep you grounded, because I don't. Is that a reference to a movie or something? Or are you guys all just kind of
No, spitballing here.
that probably would not have been my first guess.
Undead goes, may they rest in pieces. Fuck the snails, dude. These snails need to be put in line.
Where did the snails come from?
So where was the nuclear waste that happened, Undead? I think it was off the coast of Japan. They had some kind of experimentation, kind of like some Godzilla type shit, you know?
Yeah, of course it's Japan.
Yeah. So then the nuclear waste got spilled onto these snails, and now
this is like a real thing.
Yeah, now the snails are going to invade Atlantis so they could conquer the ocean and then make their way to land.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's almost like Fish is like Aquaman here.
Yeah, but like way less cool. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah. Not nearly as built.
Absolutely not. Dude.
Is he at least listening in here?
No, I don't think so, dude. I think we gotta give him the boot, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that he's battling for Atlantis, you know, but
See, normally I wouldn't be so hard on him, but I'm really glad he's taking the heat from me for showing up late. So yeah, forgive Fish, dude. Let's get him out of here.
Shane goes, I don't think Fish will look as good in the suit.
I don't know, man. I could see him in the bright yellow leotard. I think that would fit right in with Fish's style.
Okay, so the other thing we gotta discuss is we had to come up with a punishment, right, for the Super Bowl, or like our predictions. So chat, we need help with figuring out a punishment between Frindt and I. But the next time we have like a thing with Fish, we should all get into the bet, and we picked a loser's Halloween costume.
Ooh, I like that.
So let's stack the cards against Fish right now, since it's just you and I here, and let's get this merman suit to happen.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And to juice up even more, you have to wear that costume for the Halloween podcast.
Yeah,
All right, there
I
we
love
go.
it. I almost feel like we should just do that anyway. Like we each just have to pick an outfit for each other, and we'll all wear those for the Halloween podcast.
Dude, I tell you, I'm going to the Browns Steelers game for Halloween.
Yeah, that's not a Thursday night game, is it?
Sunday night.
All right, good.
I
So
already
we'll
I
still
already
be able
called
to
off work on
do it.
Monday. I know you were concerned.
Yeah, yeah, that was my biggest concern is if you're going to be able to make work, but also the podcast.
Yeah, dude, definitely the podcast too. You know.
You want to start maybe with a truth or drink, or you want to jump right into the games?
Oh, let's hop in the games for right now. A little intermission here at halftime. We'll do some truth or drink. And dude, honestly, this first story that we're gonna cover actually makes me laugh so hard. I don't know if you were keeping up with the Discord at all, but it's happened a couple times already where Vinny's like, dude, I kind of want this game, but I'm not gonna buy it or whatever. It started when he bought the new, it was like a remastered Final Fantasy, and like literally like a week later, it went to Game Pass. And then there was another game where he's thinking about getting. I was like, hey, he's like, hey, I'm gonna wait on it. Then it went to Game Pass. So then he was talking about getting Marvel's Avengers like a month ago.
I was just gonna say that, yeah.
And then he's like, nope, I'm not gonna fucking do it because they're gonna end up putting it on Game Pass. All these games I want to play, they end up putting them on Game Pass. So yeah, Marvel's Avenger out on Game Pass today, guys.
Yeah. I was hoping that one would get out there, but I feel like honestly, like that's a good time for that because they have not really gotten the following that they should for being a Marvel game with like all the fan base that the Marvel movies have gotten right now.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to make it free and get some following behind that.
Yeah, I mean, there's reasons why the game flopped. It's repetitive.
Yeah.
That you have console exclusive characters like Spider-Man's only on PlayStation. And then like it's just I think Game Pass is gonna be a good home for it. You know what I mean? It's a game
Yeah.
where I can't see myself actually paying for, but now that's on Game Pass, no doubt in hell,
Definitely
like
try it out.
I'll be playing it. You know?
Yeah, for sure. I'm the same way. Dude, I don't know if I'll ever spend money on a game again. The Game Pass is just too nice.
I agree, but you're not gonna get Battlefield though. I know that's the big one we were actually talking about before we got the stream going today.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably not, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trash at shooters though. I couldn't blame anyone who does buy it, but I'm so bad at those, dude. I spent so many hours getting frustrated with COD that I was basically like I basically swore it off.
Hey man, that's fair enough. I will say this, bro. I was just looking. I'm probably gonna have to buy the gold edition because Brian's still on Xbox One and I'm on Xbox Series X. And the gold edition is the only way you can get it for both. So I think I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to buy the $100 version of the goddamn game.
Or wait till it goes to Game Pass.
That shit's not going to Game Pass, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Battlefield will never be on Game Pass, just like Call of Duty will never be on Game Pass.
But if you use it, it's worth it because that's what everybody's gonna be playing.
Yeah, I'll be dabbling with that. Obviously, I've been talking about Halo forever, man. So I'll be playing Halo, and then I've actually got like a rekindling with Vigor, man. Vigor's I like the
Oh,
update, a lot of fun, and it was kind of popping off yesterday. So we'll be seeing some more Vigor in stream here.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, speaking of COD, did you see their latest announcement with the Modern Warfare 2 again?
no, I didn't. What they
It's
announce?
so funny because we always like shit on them for just never fixing anything. It's always the same maps and they just give it a different look. And now they're coming out with Modern Warfare 2. They're literally like redoing Modern Warfare 2 that they already had. Like same name. They couldn't even put in the effort to change up the name.
So I'm confused. They already remastered the campaign, so are they remastering multiplayer now?
Well, it's a new game, but it's just going to so it's a sequel to the one that came out a couple years ago that was already basically a remake of the first Modern Warfare they had, I think. It's not remastered. It's a new game, but they just stole the Modern Warfare 2 name again. And I don't know how different the story will be or anything, but basically they're running out of storylines. They're getting lazy with it.
I mean, when you're pumping that one out every year, man,
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad Battlefield took a break and they kind of like regrouped and they're like, all right, we're gonna knock it out of the park with 2042. Um, but yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's I just feel like you need to do something new.
I like, yeah, I agree, and I like it when studios kind of take their time to develop a game, so they're not just pumping it out every year, just trying to like money grab like some of these companies do, Activision,
Yeah.
EA, um, but at the same time, in the on the other side of the coin, then you have like companies like Rockstar, like when the fuck is the next Grand Theft Auto coming out? I felt like it took forever to get this next Halo to come out. So I don't know. I like a happy medium. I think like a 3 to 4 year cycle is pretty appropriate. But the 1 year cycles and then you get these cycles that are like, I mean, Grand Theft Auto is going on 8 years now. Like
Yeah.
that's just ridiculous. I feel like the
Yeah.
cycles like 3 to 4 years is pretty appropriate, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Dude, Shank said he needs a new Guitar Hero to come out. Actually, I didn't, so I don't know exactly how it works, but I saw one of the games coming to Xbox. The Game Pass is going to be like music based.
Oh really? Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
I think it's called Aereo or something like that. And yeah, it's gonna be. It would be sick if we got a new. I like the Rock Band games. That's what I'd rather have. I killed it on the drums.
Dude, I actually got the latest Guitar Hero that came out probably like 2019, and it's a blast, but it's a lot harder, man. There's only 3 buttons, but each button has up and down on it, so they have chords where you're playing like the middle down and then like top up, or like you have to click them down both at the same time.
So it's like actually like playing chords instead of clicking buttons.
Right, it's a lot harder, man.
Damn, dude. Yeah, you're basically a musician at that point.
Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, I'm getting pretty good at this, and then I give Samrak it, and he's just shredding the goddamn thing. I'm like, I hate you.
Does he actually play?
Um, well, he was that friend growing up, and I'm sure we all had this friend that could play like through the fire and flames on expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samrak was that guy. So
That's cool.
I think we all had that friend. Did you know anybody
Yeah.
that could like just like shred Guitar Hero?
I couldn't do it, but my singing in Rock Band, dude, I killed When You Were Young every time. Basically the same talent, same level of talent.
I mean,
You should hear me sing, dude.
you have me. Oh God, I'm just gonna. It's better if I don't say anything.
Yeah, get a couple beers in me, dude. I would kill that right now.
Lordy. Um,
What
but
else we got in gaming news? Sony acquires another company. I think that's like the third podcast in a row that we've talked about them
yeah, dude,
picking things up.
it's like a fucking arms race right now, man. I was hoping that
Yeah.
we'd have some Microsoft news, but instead it's Sony that's got the new acquisition in Blue Point Studios.
Yep. Yeah, dude, they just keep growing. They must be making money somehow, even without these new games, even without the new consoles going out, because they've got money to spend right now, apparently.
Yeah, man. I mean, kind of on the same note as Sony, IGN just did like they do these like brackets all the time. They're basically like March Madness for like different topics. And God of War from 2018 actually won greatest game of all time, which is kind of crazy to me. Yeah, it edged out Grand
Yeah.
Theft Auto 5. Um, I was looking at the bracket. I don't know, man. I feel like some people were just like pumping some of these games. Some of these games should not have made as far as they did.
Yeah.
I wish I had the bracket. I wish I actually took a picture of the bracket. But yeah, you guys have to go give it a look. IGN just finished this bracket up, so it should be on their homepage.
Number one game ever, though, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
I mean, it was good, but like, what do you think? When does the next God of War come out?
God of War Ragnarok. I don't know if they have a release date for it or not. I don't think it's until 2023 or next year sometime. Not 100% on that, but I know it's not coming out this year at the very least.
It looks sick.
It does look sick, man. And I've been talking to more people, about like what they're doing for next gen and stuff, and I feel like a common strat for a lot of people is if they have a PC that can manage these games that Microsoft's putting out, they're going the PS5 route because Xbox is allowing people to play pretty much wherever. So they'll play
Yeah.
their Xbox games on PC, but then getting the PlayStation hardware so they can play those God of War or Spider-Man, Miles Morales, The Last of Us, Uncharted, those games that are staples for Sony. So I feel like that's kind of the growing consensus lately is, if you have a PC that can run it, they're pursuing the PS5.
Yeah. Yeah, but good luck in it. Yeah, I saw what's the actor? I forget the actor's name that's playing in Deathloop. He's the star of the Deathloop movie coming out. Hasn't played the game yet because he can't get a PS5. So
No
it's like
shit.
even I mean, he's literally like millionaire, star of the movie, still can't get his hands on one. He was like tweeting PlayStation and Sony like directly. They're trying to get him one now, but like it's impossible, dude. They're non-existent.
That's actually hilarious. One of our buddies though, Evan Critical Dread, he actually just got one. Like in this last week, he was posting in Discord. So congrats to Evan, man.
Yeah, man. Good job, Evan. He should be selling it, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, like I thought about selling my Xbox, and I turned it on. I was like, nope.
Yeah, I guess once you have it in hand, it looks good on paper to just flip it, but once you
Right.
have it in hand, it's probably hard to get rid of.
Yeah, no, and then Undead was mentioning that Sony has been porting some of these exclusives over to PC. I think that's something we might have talked about last week, but the thing with that though is it's a lot of their old exclusives. I haven't seen any of the new exclusives been going to PC. I think it's like The Last of Us 1 and just some of the older exclusives. I haven't seen any confirmation that the new titles are coming to PC. Um but yeah, I mean I think it's a good strat if you can run it, but what else we got here,
Yeah,
friend? The thing I've been seeing fucking all day today, all day yesterday. Probably the real reason why Fish isn't here is new New World, Amazon's new game, just dropped.
you think he just? I thought I don't know, dude. I was kind of supporting your undead snails thing, but I guess that's reasonable too.
Oh, I mean, the snails is the real thing, but this is a close second behind the snail theory.
Have you played this?
I have not. It's $40. I don't really want to pay for it because uh my PC. I don't know if I'll even be able to run it and stream at the same time. So
So what's like the plot of this game?
1 second, real quick. I gotta give a shout out to Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Good night. Sweet dreams.
GG's, Bailey.
GG's, Bailey. It's an MMO though. It's like like a World of Warcraft, RuneScape,
Yeah.
one of those kind of games. I don't know much about it. I actually was watching Shroud while I was doing some stuff like setting up for the podcast beforehand. It looks cool. I don't know. I don't really know too much about it, but I mean, they must be doing something right. It's the most played game of 2021 after one day. They have a concurrent player base of over 700,000. So they got to be doing something right.
Yeah, that's wild. 700K. Dude, I saw some earlier. They were talking about the Marvel game not getting any traction, and they said there have been days where they only had 500 players. So to put that 700,000 in perspective after a day, holy shit, dude. Yeah,
Bro,
they got something figured out.
that's got to be like one of my biggest disappointments, honestly, though. It's because Square Enix was developing it, so I was like, oh, this game actually has a chance. Because normally, like when I see Marvel's Avengers, I'm like, okay, money grab. But with that developer, I was like, okay, like maybe this has a chance, and maybe it still does. Maybe it's one of those games that's gonna need a year or two to be out and need to be polished and updated for it to be a good game. Like there's plenty of examples of that, especially in,
Outriders.
huh?
What was is it Outriders? Was that the name of it that we started playing once it hit Game Pass and like it got huge and like same type of thing like didn't have much of a following as soon as it was available for free, people loved it.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's one of them. I'm thinking more along the lines of like, I think it happened a lot in this last gen because people were just trying to pump out these games before they were ready, and they're almost treating them like a live service, even though these games weren't necessarily meant to be like that. But like Sea of Thieves, man, is a prime example of a game where it dropped and it was just so bare. There was nothing there
Yeah.
really, and then now it's a great game. Like I advise everybody to go play Sea of Thieves if you haven't. But there's just like Star Wars Battlefront's another one. You know, that game fucking sucked when it dropped, and they got a little bit of love and a little bit of attention. They listened to the community, and now that's a great game to play. You know,
Yeah.
so I think it might turn into one of those kind of games where it just needs a little loving, listen to the community, give it a little bit of time, because obviously whatever you did at launch, you fucked up. So you should open your ears. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, Marvel movies keep getting more and more traction, so they need to. It should be easy to build a fan base around. They just gotta make it available to everybody.
Which that is kind of confusing to me, to be honest with you. Um, because I feel like the Marvel movies are still good, but I'm kind of getting a lull with them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but the one big thing between like the movies and the games is that the movies have Elizabeth Olsen. You know what I mean?
Which one's that?
That's Wanda.
Oh, WandaVision. You got a
Yeah.
crush on WandaVision?
I don't. I mean, yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know if I call it a
yeah,
crush. But
yeah.
she's a great actress. She's very talented. I'd say that
Got
much.
some great personalities. See, Shank's going the way I
Yeah.
thought you were gonna go. Scarlet, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Scarlet Joe, man. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest difference.
Yeah.
But then less of a success for the Steam Konami eFootball. I think I saw that they have -1% negative 91% negative reviews.
There you go. Spit it out, friend.
Yeah. I need to slow down on the bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, 91%, dude. Not too hot. Talk about games that have dropped with a bad review.
Yeah, I think we talked about this in one of the past podcasts that it was gonna be like a free football game to play. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, hindsight 2020, like Konami was that like a Japanese developer or something. They probably never even watched a real game of
Making an
football in their life.
American football game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably never even watched a game in their life.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be, I mean, like you said, it was like free and it was supposed to just be like fun and entertaining and like worst reviewed game like ever.
In the history of
Yeah.
Steam.
Swing and miss.
And it's still better than Madden.
Yeah. Still.
I'm gonna actually have to. I'm
You
gonna go download that tonight. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm gonna do it. eFootball.
download eFootball just to try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna download
You
eFootball.
you were talking about streaming some other stuff. That should be one of them, dude. I want to see how bad it is.
Yeah, man. The 2 days. If people can buy into that, I'm all about it. Like honestly, I don't want to go off on a tangent here, but like a lot of these different ideas, man, you just need people to buy into it, and then it's a good thing. It's just hard. It's just hard sometimes, but
Have you told the chat about 2 days?
I told the Discord about it. I'll mention the 2 days later. Just remind me.
Fair enough.
All right, all
Fair
right,
enough.
all right, all right. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, the one system we haven't talked about yet, Nintendo actually has some big news over the past week with Nintendo Direct.
Yeah,
Did
man.
you look into that at all?
I seen some of it. I saw like there's a lot of controversy about my guy playing Mario. I actually am a big fan of this man.
Chris Pratt?
Yeah, I like me some Chris Pratt.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how I saw the movie dropping, and like the casting for that is incredible. Did you see everybody that's in that?
I did. I'm trying to remember them all. I know Jack Black is Bowser, which is like spot on.
Yeah, so then
Um,
you got Seth Rogen is DK. You got Keegan Michael Key is Toad. Yeah, Jack Black is Bowser. Who was Luigi? Oh, Charlie Day.
yeah,
Charlie
yeah,
Day
yeah,
is
yeah.
Luigi. Dude, and then Peach I've never heard of. Anya Taylor-Joy. I have no idea what she's in.
I've seen her in some shit, but I couldn't tell you what.
Yeah, she kind of looks like Peach though. Seems about right. But I think it's gonna be sick. And what I've seen some people talking about was that this would be the start of like the NCU, like the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, because they think like in the past couple of years a you've gotten Pokemon with the live action, you had Sonic, and if you kind of linked all those together, you could get a Link game in there. Like if you took everybody that was in Smash Bros and gave them a movie, you could make a cool cinematic universe with that too.
Well, dude, so
Just
here's
like
the
they
thing
do in
is I
Marvel.
don't think the Mario movie is live action. I thought it was an
It's
animated.
not.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah. But still, like you could link it all together because the Sonic was it was live action, but Sonic himself was like animated, and same with the Pokemon movies. You could definitely find a way if they wanted to.
Yeah, I already. So here we go. We'll go down this rabbit hole. Wreck-It Ralph gets them all together, dude.
Wreck-It Ralph is one of the most underrated animated movies. Dude, don't get me started on animated movies.
I
I've
love
got
Wreck-It
some
Ralph,
memories for
man.
days.
But
Wreck-It Ralph is genius.
dude, so here we go. Wreck-It Ralph gets them all together for the Olympics, and then it ties right in with Mario vs Sonic at the Olympics. There you go.
Yeah,
Just put them
yeah.
all together. Yeah.
Yep, dude, they could make it happen. I'd be so pumped. Wreck-It Ralph was great. If he gets into that whole cinematic universe, I'd be so pumped with John C. Riley. That's my guy.
Dude, so this one I'm actually pretty bummed about this next news here. Um, Evo 2021 in person tournament was canceled due to COVID concerns, which I'm bummed about, dude. I love watching Evo every year. And if people that aren't familiar with Evo, basically just like the giant like fighting game tournament that happens every year. I love watching the Mortal Kombat portion of it. Um, but yeah,
So they've got every fighting game there.
the
Is
big
that
ones
how
that
they
are
do
like
it?
competitive right now, I think like the ones that got like lined up for this year, like I think it's like Tekken, Street Fighter, obviously Mortal Kombat. And then I'm looking at our script here, some game called Guilty Gear Strive. I don't know what the fuck that is, but um, yeah, dude. I mean, Evo is awesome. It's a great time. Like if you're not into fighting games, watch Evo, and you might become a fan. Like you'll learn a lot, and it's just honestly like fighting games are fun to watch. You know what I mean?
So they're still having it, but it's just no in-person attendance. Is that what it is, or no
Yeah.
in-person? Like everybody's, even the competitors are staying home, or how's it working?
To my knowledge, I think I think the whole thing is just gonna go virtual, which kind of sucks. But I'm not 100% sure. But like one of the dudes that's like the best like fighting game player, like probably in the history of fighting games, is Sonic Fox, and he always wears his fox costume, and he's like always like celebrating after his wins and shit. So I'm gonna miss like being able to see that aspect of like after you fucking you win your Mortal Kombat match and you fatality somebody and like somebody starts celebrating, dude. It's hype, man. It's
Dude,
really hype.
I bet, because that's an intense game to play. Because at any point, either person can like get the streak. You get them backed against the corner or something, and like I bet that those things, because they're short matches too, they probably get so intense. So
Dude,
you got adrenaline pumping and stuff playing those types of things.
I miss when I was like playing competitive Mortal Kombat. That was even before like I think you like started popping in on the Twitch grind, man. That was like
Oh
back,
yeah,
yeah, I was still living in Cleveland Heights at that point, and I was
that's
playing
back in the
like
day.
competitive Mortal Kombat, dude. That is so mentally draining. You have no idea. I didn't know a video game could be that mentally draining, but like you're trying to like it's basically like once you get to a certain point, like everybody knows the button combos. So it's execution and then outsmarting your opponent.
Yeah,
You
I
know what I
bet
mean?
it's like coaching yeah, it's like coaching a football game.
Yeah, no, dude,
Everybody can run the ball if you don't have the right defenses there and everything. It's about like it's like chess, like outplaying your opponent, being a step ahead.
bro, that's literally what I was just gonna say. It's like playing chess, but you have milliseconds to respond.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
mean,
it can't really become like second nature because you got to kind of do it based off of what everybody else's moves are.
once you're playing like those good guys, and the other thing is you have to learn every character because you need to know how they're gonna strike you.
Yeah.
And the best way to learn them is by practicing with them, because if you keep fighting them, you're gonna be like, oh, I just saw that move for the first time. I don't even know how to, you know.
Were you like an expert with every player?
I was not. Oh fuck! I just closed out of the fucking tab, bro. God damn it. Oh no, I didn't. We're Gucci bandana. I lied.
Okay, cool. Who was your guy?
In this latest one, man, I played Scorpion, Scarlet, Raiden, and Shang Tsung. That was like my rotation. Everybody, a lot of people. There was a lot of Scorpion players because Scorpion's always like a good player because the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon, that's like his favorite guy. So Scorpion's like always solid, but like I like Scorpion like back when like Mortal Kombat like was like just starting and like I was that kid and I was like wearing Scorpion's costume. So like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
my love for Scorpion goes a little bit deeper than just him being like one of the better characters. You know what I mean?
yeah. There's some nostalgia there.
I dressed up as Raiden for Halloween down at OU too. So I love me some Mortal Kombat. I'll have to pull up that picture, man. I got a picture of Haley was Sonya Blade. I was Raiden. Brian was. I think Brian actually ended up being Scorpion because the Sub-Zero costume was sold out. I was trying to
Dude.
be. I was trying to get Ian to be Johnny Cage, but he wouldn't.
Yeah, Brian does not fit Scorpion, dude. He's not badass enough for
Nah,
that.
he's more of like a striker.
Or I was gonna say more like Peach and Smash Bros.
Yeah, no, like I didn't really expect you to get that one, but like Striker is kind of like one of the worst characters like historically in Mortal Kombat. So that's
Yeah.
he's like a ordinary ass like police officer. Like and then he is just like dragged into Mortal Kombat and then he gets like murdered.
Dude, I think if I got dragged into Mortal Kombat, I'd pretty much hold my own.
Yeah, I'm sure
You
you
know?
would.
Yeah, I think I could like I don't really never really used any sort of weapon, but I'm pretty good with like butter knife and fork, and I feel like I could figure some things out.
What would be your fatality?
Oh, I don't know, talking them to death. I don't think it'd be anything physical. I think they would just I'd drive them insane until they were just like ready to wave the white flag.
Until their brain exploded.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, it would not be a very gory one. It would be like them just like, you know what? I think they just like wave their hand and walk out. I'd stand there like, nice.
I pray for the day that for whatever reason. Whoa, dude, so here we okay. I got another conspiracy theory. This is gonna be the episode of conspiracy theories. So we were talking last week how Xbox is talking about buying another studio. It could potentially be NetherRealm. If Master Chief gets added to Mortal Kombat, I will lose my goddamn mind, and he better have a fatality where you just teabag somebody until their head explodes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow,
god!
dude. That'd be sweet. There were rumors about him being added to Smash Bros for a while too, dude. He's due to be in one of those
I
games.
thought he did get added to Smash.
Did he?
I know he was in Fortnite, but maybe not Smash. They put him in
Yeah, I don't
Fortnite.
know.
If he was in Smash, I would have bought him. Who am I kidding? I would have known
Yeah,
that. I would hope I would have
that's
known
what I
that.
was kind of figured. But yeah, dude, I could see that too. That'd be so cool.
Dude,
I've never, I've
side
never really gotten into those games just because like I kind of missed it. You know, I didn't get the Xbox till like 2020. So like
yeah.
by that time everybody was already kind of past that, moving on to Vigor and things.
Dude, well, maybe we'll have to do something where you, Fish, and I play the Halo campaign together. Do a little Worlds Collide stream together. We do the
Yeah,
campaign.
I'd do
Um,
that. I also want to get some horror streams going, dude. I would definitely do like a horror game with you and Fish. So,
I used to,
chat, if you got any recommendations for scary ass games, let us know.
bro. I used to do horror games. I played the Blair Witch Project while nobody was home. I was home alone, had my window
No
open. I had the lights turned off and I had a candle lit behind me while I was streaming the game.
headphones or no
Oh
headphones,
yeah, headphones.
dude. Never in my life would I do that. You are so much braver than
I
I am.
screamed a couple times.
There's, yeah, there's no shot.
Well, and I had to have the window open because it was hot in my old apartment. We didn't have AC, so like I'd get a gust of wind and be like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude. There's zero chance I would do that. I've seen so many videos of like people's roommates coming home or something, and they just like freak out. And the like the augmented reality ones,
Oh
those scare the
yeah,
shit out of me. Never,
I'm waiting for
never.
somebody to like die of a heart attack from one of those.
That's what I'm saying. Like that Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, yeah.
But it'd be fun with a group, so I'm down. But I will never do it alone. You are much braver soul than I am.
Well, I appreciate that, even though I already knew that. You know.
Yeah, you're a real man. You can play Xbox at night. That's what makes you a real man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you're telling me you played Xbox by yourself with
Yeah, exactly.
with headphones
Wow.
on? Wow, dude.
I was probably watching Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, probably. Cuddling your blanket.
Yeah, have some cozy nights, dude. Animated movies are the best.
Hey man, well before we hop into sports, let's get a round of truth or drinks in.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back.
Eh,
I'll grab them real quick.
all right, word. Anybody in chat want to join us in truth or drink? Shanky, Mama, Tanky. You guys, let me know.
All right.
All right, all right.
All right. Smalls.
Buddy.
Um.
I don't like that shit grin that you had there for a second.
I'm trying to pick which one I want to do. Help me with my 10-year plan. Describe my job, income, relationship status, and attitude 10 years from now.
10 years from now. So I'm thinking you're gonna be working the same job for 2 more years, and you'll be doing the podcast for 2 more years, and we'll be doing all right with the podcast, and then you're gonna be getting married, and then you're gonna be like, hey man, we had a good ride, it's been good, but I gotta go. I actually have a baby on the way. You get a promotion at work, kids coming along, everything's going good, and as soon as you leave the podcast, that's when it's gonna fucking blow up. So you're gonna be doing great in your career, but then the podcast is gonna fucking blow up, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, it's my biggest regret, Steve. Never do it. Chase your dream."
I'll be drinking in the bar on Tuesday afternoons. Like, that could have been me.
That could have been.
That should have been me. Those guys screwed me out of that.
Hold up. Did you see Undead's comment?
Oh my god.
The snails.
That's it, dude. That's gonna be the downfall, and then I'll be that alcoholic that you see in every movie, like Ron Burgundy. Anchorman. They betrayed me.
Boom! Family dies by radioactive snails.
Family dies by radioactive snails. What a twist!
Oh, I love that. Thank you, Undead. I needed that. Thank you.
Honestly, though, I've always wondered if I'm not saying I would like if some crazy trauma like that happened, right? Obviously you don't want trauma, but dude, it would be kind of fun if all of a sudden like radioactive snails killed everybody I know and I had to go on some John Wick thing on radioactive snails. It wouldn't be the worst thing. It'd be a nice change of plot, you know?
John Wick on the snails, huh?
Yeah, it's like right now I work out, I do cook, I do like normal people things. Like it'd be cool if all of a sudden I was like drawn to it, like called up by President John Cena and was like, "You need to come kill the snails." It'd be a nice change of pace.
That is literally like a Rick and Morty episode, bro. They like they call him up to like when the like moon heads, the planet heads, show me what you got. We need to get a hold of Rick and Morty. we need
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be opposed. Like if it was already at the point where the podcast is successful without me, fuck it, bring on the snails. You know, at that point, let me have them. I need to take my anger out somewhere.
Bring out the dancing lobsters.
Yeah, escargot ham on their asses.
Did you watch that growing up? The Amanda show.
Of course.
Bring out the dancing lobsters.
No, I was never a child. Of course, I watched it. The Amanda show shaped my childhood, dude. That's why I'm so fucking weird.
I'm so fucking weird because I grew up with Dash.
It was good for me. Yeah. That man scarred me.
We should have Dash on a podcast.
We should.
That should be our first guest.
Question, oh, fuck. Let's not do that one.
Whoa. Hey.
That's the power of getting to hold the cards, dude. Did I ever knowingly enter into an open relationship? What rules are required to keep the peace? I would say no. I don't think I would. I don't think I'd do an open relationship.
If Haley and I split in my next relationship, she was like, "You want to be open?" I definitely dabble.
Really?
100p, dude.
I think I'd be like, look, if you want to do that, like, just be single, you know?
No, I mean, I think there's got to be like rules involved. Like, there's got to be communication. Maybe you get into some big old parties, you know?
I guess, but like at that point, just be friends with benefits. Like I wouldn't date or marry someone if it had to be an open relationship. I would say no.
You're not going the Will Smith route. You know, Will Smith and Jada Smith are like have an open relationship. I believe it's them, right? Will Smith
I
is.
don't know. I knew she like cheated on him, so maybe I could see that. Maybe she just gave up on him. He was just like, whatever, let's just do open. Then. I could see that.
Dude, maybe actually, I hope that our podcast stays on the down low because if we get that big and that like sex with celebrities isn't enough anymore, like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Yeah,
literally have everything you want and you still like,
yeah, right. Like, how do you cheat on Will Smith? The
he's the best dude ever.
nicest, funniest, best actor. Yeah,
Yeah, Will
you
Smith
still
is
cheat
definitely
on him?
like Hall of Fame actor, no doubt.
Yeah, yeah. And she still
And like a
cheated.
fucking solid dude, like nice as fuck. Like, yeah, if you cheat on Will Smith, I mean, like, fuck you.
Yeah,
But maybe he doesn't lay it down. Maybe he's too nice, you know?
could be. I could see that. But still, I
D-
mean, that just shows you can't trust thoughts, you know.
I'm gonna put up a poll in chat. We'll see. Does Will Smith lay it down?
I would say probably yeah, man. Well, after, I mean, don't forget we're
I
talking
mean,
about the Fresh Prince of Bel Air here.
by your standards, probably, but by
Yeah,
by mine, I
exactly.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah. At least compared to me, for sure.
Yeah, I mean that's not saying much, though.
Right. Yeah, but that's well, I'm going by my standards. I'm saying Fresh Prince.
I give it
Yeah.
hard in my hand, than you give it, Frindt.
Your, your poor hand.
I'm ambidextrous too, bro.
Dude, God.
Oh,
Sports. Let's go on to sports. Speaking of being ambidextrous,
sports, football.
football is here, bro. We got a lot of big news. Honestly, we should actually start with something not football because most of the news right now is football. See, like the past few, we've only talked about football,
Yeah, I
and I
know.
feel like that may just be favoring our favorite sport. But I was thinking about it, like football is the only sport where you only get like 17 outings a year. You know, you got baseball, you play almost 200 games a year. Basketball's 200 games a year. Football's the only sport where every single week matters. So I apologize for anybody who's not football fans, but like if you think about it, it makes sense to give them so much love right now.
We'll do better
But we're
next
gonna
week, but we're gonna talk football again this week.
yeah. So the only thing I want to start with some baseball because we're about to head into playoffs here.
Okay, there you go.
The biggest story there right now is the Cardinals. Now I'm not much of an MLB fan, but I saw this. It was pretty crazy. A couple weeks ago, they had a 2% chance of making the playoffs, and they just clinched 2.8 to make the playoffs. They just clinched after like 19, 17 wins in a row. They haven't lost since like early September. So that's big shout out to the Cardinals.
So they're gonna make it
Drive
in the wild
unfortunately
card
is
and
out.
lose.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. We still got a lot of wild card games to be decided. In the AL, basically, every team just keeps losing. Every team has had a chance to kind of pull away with it, and nobody really wants to.
Everybody's
So,
playing those vacations already.
yeah, so, yeah, exactly. They're just ready to be done with the season after 200 games.
Dude, but so here's my gripe. I always thought the wild card game should be a 3-game series at least. You play 162 games and it comes down to one game. Like fuck
Yeah,
that.
I agree. I agree.
It should be at least
Absolutely.
3-game series. You know what I mean?
Well, and the thing is, like you said, like you got 162, you have time. Do a 160 game regular season and just make it a 3-game series instead.
You could literally cut the season down to 120. Cut 42 games out.
I think they should do all sports at only maybe 20 games a year. Could you
No,
imagine
you can't do that with
how
basketball and baseball, man.
how intense would those 20 games be though? Every single game, like you would watch every single game, and every second of that basketball game would be so important.
Yeah, man, but it's just I don't. It'll never.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen. But it would be
Oh, it'll
awesome.
never happen. But like, I don't think I'd even want it to happen. To be honest with you.
I would. I think it'd be so cool. Especially when you're losing viewers and stuff. Why not mix it up? Just cut out 200 games out of your season. What's the worst that could happen?
What's the worst that can happen?
That's unfortunately that's pretty much all the news we got outside of football. So let's move on to football. Football is real. Football, baby.
Football.
All right, let's start with the NFL, dude. With our fantasy groups, dude, I'm getting shit on. In every single league, I think I'm under 500 right now. So
You know who's
doing
not getting
great.
shit on?
You.
The captain.
Yeah. Yeah. So a couple weeks ago, I think maybe it was even last week, we were giving some fantasy advice. Anybody who listened to that podcast might want to go back and re-listen and ignore everything I said. Maybe go with Smalls' advice instead, because it's not working for me. So,
Main league 3-0. I think I'm only, to be honest with you though, I think I'm 2-1 in the Twitch league. We got a Twitch league with like all of our buddies like from gaming and shit. But like my main league, I'm 3-0. So that's what I'm proud of the most.
You're nice. I'll be proud if I don't come in last place in that league. Carl? I forget who came in last year.
Hold on. Hold on.
Do you remember who it was? Please remind everybody, Smalls, because I think it was you. And I know you walked away, but I think you can still hear me. I'm pretty sure you got to go get your butt waxed because you lost. So which of us is really the better athlete? I think it's TBD.
So
Are you gonna show off your ring?
no. I met up with Casey this last week and I have the Sacco with me now.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
There she is.
It's got Brian's thong in there. I think Casey's fucking underwear from when he was doing the tuxedos in there too.
So I've never actually come in last place like you have, so you'll have to fill me in. Do you have to add your underwear into the trophy? Is that how that works?
I have to add a memento to it so that like every Sacco has to add something to it. So like you're always one with the Sacco, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
So I have to get waxed for anyone that's not aware. So my plan is to take one of those wax strips, preferably the one that's gonna tear all my ass hair out. I'm gonna wrap it around the base of the trophy, so that whoever has the trophy in the future will have to.
That's so shady. How dare you turn your Sacco punishment around on the rest of us?
I will never fold, friend. All right, I will always find a way. I will always find a way to be on top.
You may be down, but you will never be out.
You're goddamn right.
That is the Cleveland Browns mindset, baby. Bend, don't break. That applies to all of life.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. I love it, honestly. Even though it might be me holding your ass hair next year, I love the mindset.
I would love if you're holding my ass hair.
You know what would actually go great in that trophy is that damn Oregon hat you have. That's a piece of garbage you wouldn't mind. That's what I would do if I were you. Man.
Wow, you still big salty about that, huh?
I will forever be salty about that. Yeah. But Buckeyes are coming back. We're gonna make a comeback. Don't worry.
Yeah, you guys looked great against Akron.
Yeah, but so the thing is, we still play like 2 top 5 teams before the end of the season, man. We've got time.
Michigan and Penn State, right?
No, Iowa we play, and we do play Penn State.
What's Iowa ranked right now?
I think they're 5.
Are they really that high?
Yeah, they're pretty good. So we got all right. So here, let's go right into college football. Top 5 right now is Bama, Georgia, Oregon, Penn State, and then Iowa. So yeah, and Ohio State's only 11.
Yeah, I mean, if the Buckeyes went out, I could easily see them being. They might have to win the Big Ten championship too, but
We would have to win out, but there's no way, even though we've lost already to one of the top 5 teams, you couldn't keep us out after beating 2 of the top 5 teams.
Yeah,
You
no,
know?
that's fair. Bama and Georgia are
So
probably a lock. We'll see what Oregon does.
we need Oregon to keep winning too. That'll be big for us. But
Yeah, what are some of
on
the
the
upsets we
opposite
got?
side,
Yeah, what are some of
not
the
not
upsets?
focusing on the winners, focusing on the losers, our weekly I'm upset segment. We got a lot more upsets. So through the first 3 weeks, we had 19 upsets already, which was the record high for through 3 weeks. It's the
Damn,
most
dude.
upsets ever in the top 25. We got 5 more this week, so I think it's still the most ever through 4 weeks. Um, Number 16, Arkansas beat number
Hmm.
7, Texas A&M. Which is, that's a good game, both ranked teams. The other 4 upsets, all unranked teams beating ranked teams. Pretty wild. So we got NC State beats Clemson.
I'm gonna stop you there for a second. Is Clemson's reign of terror over?
I would love to say yes. I don't think so.
Fair enough. I was just
Um,
wondering. I was just wondering what you thought.
So here's the thing, though. I did see that this is the first time that Dabo is coaching a team that doesn't have like a number 1 ranked quarterback, right? He's always had the Trevor Lawrences and stuff. So
Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I think it's a big test for him. We'll see if his reign is over and how he bounces back, but it doesn't mean that he won't come back and get a great quarterback again next year. I think if it keeps on like this a couple more years of not being a top 5 team, I could see it because they're kind of a new to I mean they've been doing it for a few years, maybe 10 years now, but like Clemson wasn't always, they're not like Bama where they're like historically incredible. So I could see them falling out again where they've kind of had their streak and it comes and goes. But this
Well,
is the first time in 97 weeks that they aren't in the top 10.
that's wild, actually.
So I think
That's a
if
hell of a
any
run,
team,
man.
right? I mean, that's even the Buckeyes right now are 11, and they are one of the historically great ones, like Notre Dame, Bama, and stuff. And Notre Dame, I don't know if he's even, they're not even ranked this year. So that's I could definitely see them bouncing back if they've had that run going for that long.
All right, Frindt. So I got another question here for you. I think Shank is proposing that we go to the Syracuse Clemson game. Is that in New York or is it in South Carolina? He said 3 weeks from now.
I don't know. Should we go and stream from there?
Did the Worlds Collide make an appearance?
Let's do it.
It's
Let's
in New
see.
York, bro. It's in New York. That's not even that far.
October 15th, 7 p.m., dude. I could be
October
there.
15th. I'm actually that's the week I'm coming back from Haley's, I think. So
It's a Friday night game, though. That's kind of wild.
Friday night game.
October 15th is a Friday, yeah. Should we go?
Dude, I'm in.
Shank's gonna be there.
Yeah, Shane lives in New York. He's a Syracuse fan.
Dude, let's take a look at that. I might get it with you.
Shane, we'll talk about this after the podcast. But yeah, dude, that'd be dope.
Yeah, Friday night games are awesome. I love when colleges do that.
I don't think
Friday night lights.
I gotta check how far it is, but it can't be more than 5 hours.
Yeah. I'm in. Let's get it.
All right, word. Yeah, well,
Shank, if we go, man, drinks are on Smalls all weekend.
drinks are not on Smalls.
What do you mean, dude? You're the captain. You gotta
Dude,
take care of the crew.
oh, bro, if I would have got that job, I'd be taking care of the crew. But,
Oh, that's
yeah,
not fair.
I didn't. I didn't get the job,
That's not
guys.
fair. You can't guilt us like that. I'm still taking free drinks from you. I don't care.
You
Yes.
drink this nut.
7 hours, Smalls. 7 hours from where I am. But that
Oh, that's
route
not
has
bad.
tolls, which of course the captain pays.
I'll pay the.
So-
Oh fuck! I'll pay the tolls. Oh, is it close? It's gotta be closer to me then, right? You should drive up to Cleveland. We'll leave from Cleveland.
Yeah, actually, this route has me driving through Cleveland somehow. It's the fastest way to get there. So yeah, it's
Well,
probably
because
only,
you gotta go north anyways. North
yeah, so
north
it's
and
probably
east.
only like 4 hours from you.
I'll look it up real quick. You keep going with the
Let's get
upsets.
it.
You keep
All
going
right,
with
yeah,
the
back
upsets.
to I'm upset for those of you that don't live in New York. NC State beats Clemson. Baylor beats number 14 Iowa State. They were ranked pretty high for a while and are now completely unranked, dropped out of the top 25. Georgia Tech beats number 23 North Carolina, also had a pretty terrible drop. And then Oklahoma State beats number 25 Kansas State. So all three of them beaten by unranked teams will drop out of the top 25. Kind of shitty. But glad I'm not them. Go Bucks, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, 100p. And to go back to this real quick,
100p.
I said 5 hours, and my phone is saying 4 hours and 55 minutes.
So you were way off.
Way off, dude. Yo, Young Money saying you got something on your shirt there, Frindt.
Yeah, I spilled some winners, dude. Go Bucks. Ohio State football.
I knew I shouldn't have endorsed that. I should have just fucking ignored it.
Yeah, OH, baby.
OU.
All I got on there is a winning mindset,
OU. Oh, yeah.
an opportunity to
Buddy.
bounce back.
Oh, see, you repping, but I'm repping too.
Yeah.
Got them Bobcats.
Yeah. Where are the Bobcats? Where's that?
You are such a little faker. In words,
Never heard of them.
so like words that I am very much holding back right now to
Do the
describe you.
Bobcats have sports? I don't know if I've heard of that name.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's like isn't that some sort of machine, right? It's like a skid steer Bobcat, no?
Oh god, Frindt. We'd kill you in beer pong
Yeah, I bet.
and beer die.
Yeah, you were that guy at the high school games, like when you were losing, chanting like "Let's play something else." That they
No, I was on the
wanted.
field, Frindt. Where were you?
Fair, dude.
Where were you?
That's so fair. I was on the bench. Yeah, that's
We came full circle there. All right, yeah, Ohio
Yeah.
State's got the sports, but all right, buddy.
Point Smalls. Point to Smalls. I'm keeping track. That was your first one. You
Fuck
got
you.
me.
Fuck
Yeah, dude,
you.
I was definitely on the bench. I was the biggest fan too, like, cause I was at the best seats. You know what I mean? For every high school game, I was like right there on the sidelines. You couldn't beat it, dude. You couldn't pay for better tickets.
Anywho,
Let's get an NFL.
yeah, dude, hold up. Did you set your lineup?
Did I? Yeah, I kind of did. I put James Robinson in tonight because Carlos Hyde isn't playing. So
I got Jamar
Yeah.
Chase and the Bungles defense going tonight.
yeah, Jamar Chase went off as soon as I gave him to you. Kind of shady.
Yeah, so Fran and I made a trade last week. I got Najee Harris and Jamar Chase, and then I traded him Kelvin Ridley and Damian Harris. And literally, their production flipped.
Dude,
There's
Chad, this is what I'm talking about. Do not ever listen to me for fantasy advice. I traded Carl, a decent running back, for a great wide receiver. Najee ended up getting double the receptions that my top wide receiver that I traded for had. So clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
literally Najee had 14 catches last week, which was insane.
14, dude. Unbelievable.
Insane, dude. I mean, that won't happen the rest of the year, but it's just hilarious that happened the week after we made that trade.
Yeah, I'm cursed for Sacco, man. That's why I'm worried about getting that pube covered trophy.
I
It
can't
does
wait.
scare me a little.
Can't
bit.
wait to give it to you.
Dude, so cursed teams right now. So here's one of the questions I have for you. Which teams do you think are overranked and underranked? Because I was looking at this. The Lions right now are 0-3, and they lost last week by a 66-yard field goal, which is the
NFL
longest
record.
ever
Yeah, NFL
Yeah.
record.
by certified Tucker boy. And they lost 17-19. So I feel like Lions are the best 0-3 team out there. Best chance to bounce back.
That sounded like something that we'd say when the Browns were 0-3. The Browns are the best 0-3 team right now.
Dude, I've been saying that about all of my fantasy teams. I sent a message in every single league this week saying I'm the best 1-2 team there is. No, I don't get the credit I deserve, but I do. I think so. Like Giants, I think might go 0-10. I don't think they'll win a game for the next few.
Well,
weeks.
hey, friend. Well, let's do this. we have our list of 0-3 teams. We have our list of 3-0 teams here. Let's do a power ranking of the undefeated and the defeated.
All right.
All right.
And whoever loses has to wear whatever costume the other one says for their Halloween party.
We need to get that for fucking Fish to be here.
Okay.
You want to bet the spread tonight? I haven't even looked at the score of the game yet. Have you?
No, I don't bet spreads because whatever I bet doesn't happen. But I'll bet these power rankings here. So what we've got 5 3-0 teams. We got the Raiders, Broncos, Rams, Cardinals, Panthers, and then we got 5 0-3 teams: the Jets, Jags, Colts, Giants, and Lions. Who do you think? What's your ranking for the top for the 3-0 teams?
The 3-0 teams.
After at the end of October, so what? 4 weeks from now.
At the end of October, are you gonna write this down?
Yeah, I'll take note here.
I mean, I would like to look at their schedule, but fuck it.
Damn bad, dude. I don't. If you're a football expert like myself, you don't even need that type of intel.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Um,
Forget the handicaps.
Give me Rams 1. After the Rams, fuck. Panthers.
Old.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Rams, Panthers, Cardinals, Raiders, Broncos. Yeah.
Did you have the Broncos like winning your original bet?
I got the Rams and Browns, bro. Don't get it twisted now. All right.
What about for the 0-3 teams?
Yeah,
I wish we could kind of display this list so you could give your input.
Yeah. The 0-3 teams have got the Jets, Jags, Colts, Giants, Lions. So am I going like first to worst or what?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do the Jaguars are definitely the worst team. I'm gonna do Jags are the worst, then the Jets, then the Giants, then the Lions, then the Colts.
And it's Colts. Fair. All right. So
I think the Colts are gonna turn it around.
Yeah, this might not be that great of a bet because I actually pretty much agree with you, which I think though is the first time you and I have ever agreed on something. So
we're gonna just scrap it and drink. Here we go. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah. I think I would have done almost the exact same order. But chat, we are actually starting a TikTok page. This TikTok is taking over the world, and we'll put this question out on there. So everybody, go find us. We'll send out the link to that in the Discord. Follow us and comment or duet, which is something you can do on TikTok. I've realized this week as I learned it.
Yeah. So when we ask these questions of the day, we'd love it if you guys would duet it and then repost it. That'd be dope. So we actually have a giveaway planned. If you do duet our TikTok, then we have a giveaway planned. What the recipient of that giveaway will get is still up in the air. So we'll see, man. But guys, that's pretty much episode 14 for us. Just the captain here and Mr. Frindt for episode 14 today. I'm surprised we didn't even see a fish, not even the fucking chat, dude.
Crazy.
You ever heard of a shade ball?
Yeah. No, dude, actually, so I don't know if you've done this, but if you actually look up the word fish in the dictionary, the definition is shade ball.
Yeah, like,
you know that? Yeah.
No, I get that. And like, bro,
it's
like,
got a picture of fish in his Aquaman suit.
Yeah, fighting off all the snails.
Yeah.
But all right, guys, much love. We're on Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast now, YouTube, obviously Twitch. You're here joining us live right now, and that's very much appreciated. We love being
TikTok.
And now TikTok. And we
TikTok is here.
And we love being able to interact with you guys live. We appreciate you guys being here, but at the same time, we would love your support on those other platforms as well, to help continue to grow the podcast. And yeah, that's episode 14, fam.
Yes, sir. Another one in the books. Cheers, fam.
Cheers.